Never before have market forces aligned in such a perfect storm of opportunity. Never before has a company been so perfectly positioned for massive, explosive growth. Never before has a marketplace been so receptive. And perhaps never again will there be such an awesome opportunity. A chance for you to control your time, own your own home-based business, and create financial freedom for you and your family. A business that doesn't care where you come from, where you went to school, or what you look like. A business where you don't get locked into rent, overhead, employees, or ridiculous franchise fees. A business where you can work as much or as little as you want, with who you want, making as much as you want. A business that could set you free. It's called the perfect storm. It happens in nature and in business. In nature, when storms collide. In business, when market forces, timing, and demand align. They say it only happens once, maybe twice in a lifetime. In business, it occurs when a paradigm shift occurs. Think about it. 30 years ago, you shopped at Sears and Woolworth. Today, you shop at Walmart. 30 years ago, you flew on Eastern, Braniff, or TWA. Today, it's Southwest. 30 years ago, you mailed your packages at the post office. Today, it's FedEx. What happened? A paradigm shift. Visionary businessmen, entrepreneurs figured out a better way, a smarter way, and it's happening again. And it started with a car crash. In 1969, Oklahoma businessman Harlan Stonecipher was involved in a devastating head-on accident. And although he was not at fault, his legal bills still accumulated. A serious accident, but also the birthplace of an idea.
I had automobile insurance, which paid for replacing my automobile. I had health insurance, which paid for my time in the hospital. And if I hadn't made it, I had a lot of life insurance on myself to take care of my family. But the one thing that I didn't expect, because she got the ticket, she was the party that the Highway Patrol said was at fault. I didn't expect somewhere down the road that she was going to sue me. And I began to research, and I thought, surely there's some company in America, the great country we are, that offers some service like this. But the more I researched, the more I realized that it just didn't exist.
The reality is that there are three distinct groups of people in North America. The mega-rich top 10% of people who can afford attorneys. The bottom 10% of the population who get public aid. And the rest of us, a full 80% of North Americans who can't afford $200 an hour or more attorneys and can't qualify for free legal assistance.
The words on the front of the Supreme Court building, equal justice under law. I tell people there's just one problem with that, and the problem with it is it's just not true. In North America today, you're going to get just as much justice as you can pay for. That's how much justice you're going to get.
But wait, you don't need an attorney, right? Wrong.
As much as 50% of Americans right now have a current legal problem that they need to deal with.
Look, statistics don't lie. And the statistics tell us that you're 2 times more likely to end up in court than you are in the hospital. Why? Because bad things happen to good people.
You'd be crazy not to have this particular membership because it's an essential requirement in today's very complex, very litigious society.
Prepaid legal, what it does, in my mind, is it just opens up the courthouse for ordinary citizens.
Prepaid legal plans, relatively unheard of in North America. They are the norm in Europe. In fact, in some European countries, over 80% of the population have a prepaid legal plan. In North America, less than 2%. What could that mean to you? You do the math.
Oppenheimer analyst Andrew Lanye said it in an article in USA Today, quote, "Sounds like healthcare coverage before it turned into a $1 trillion industry."
Most people have never heard of this service before.
Statistics show that 1 out of every 2 people has some kind of a legal issue right now. And so if you talk to 2 people, chances are pretty good that one of them is going to buy.
I think everybody is a candidate for this.
Just phenomenal. Phenomenal.
It's one thing to position yourself in front of a huge, growing, dynamic trend. It's quite another to be doing it with the proven, undisputed market leader in the industry. Prepaid Legal Services Incorporated is not only the biggest and largest company of its kind in North America, they are the best.
Prepaid Legal is a business, and it's a good business, and it provides a good service.
They're the only ones that do what they do, how they do it, and offer that opportunity to average, everyday people like you and I.
Look at the facts. Over 30 years in business, publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange, a company that's been written up in almost every major national business publication, including Forbes, Fortune, Money, Black Enterprise, Equities, and Success Magazine. Solid, proven, respected. And the cause. Our goal at Prepaid Legal is twofold. First and foremost, to give average people access to the legal system, but also to give average people an opportunity to achieve above average incomes. And it's working for farmers, business owners, single parents, college grads, and college dropouts.
It's something that most people dream about. Oh, I wish I could get out of the city, or I wish I could raise my children, or I wish this, and I live it.
The beauty about the business side of Prepaid Legal? Flexibility. Part-time, full-time, or just spare time. A home-based business that you can build from anywhere in the country. On your schedule and your terms. The chance for you to finally get ahead, build a future, and get a life. How does it work? Simple. Our associates earn money by selling prepaid legal memberships. Remember, 80% of the population needs it, but only 2% of the population has it.
Everybody needs it, everybody can afford it, so it's an absolute dream come true for somebody who wants to market something that doesn't even have any specific marketing skills, because all you have to do is tell people that it exists.
How do we market it? Simple. We use word-of-mouth advertising. We have successful associates that share the plan with their friends, families, co-workers, even to large groups of people at offices and workplaces across the country.
First month, part-time, made additional $4,000.
My first month with Prepaid Legal, we earned in excess of $10,000.
Second month, did $9,000.
On my first full year with the company, I was paid in excess of $253,000, and there was no looking back since that time.
How do you get paid? That's the best part. Associates earn advanced commissions on every membership sold, and can earn ongoing residual income as well. And our associates get paid daily.
You can make upfront money, and I don't care what people say, when they get that first check, their belief level goes up. And Prepaid Legal pays out right away, and so it's incredible. You get paid every day.
Once you've produced that income stream, it just keeps coming in month after month after month, day after day after day.
Just because we are solid, stable, and over 30 years old doesn't mean we're resting on our laurels. There's another problem facing the North American family, a problem that's been called financial cancer, one you are just starting to hear about. It's called identity theft.
The number one consumer problem today is identity theft. In fact, the number one complaint in 2003 to the FTC was identity theft. It's the average consumer. It's everyone and anyone that participates in the marketplace that's the innocent victim of identity theft.
ID theft is a real problem, and that creates a real opportunity. How? Prepaid Legal, in conjunction with Kroll Incorporated, the world's leading independent risk consulting company, have a solution. Kroll is an international company with over 2,100 employees and 60 offices in 19 countries, a 30-year-old company, the market leader, and the dominant player in the industry. How does that spell opportunity for you? Prepaid Legal, through its exclusive associate sales force, is now marketing what we call the Identity Theft Shield. The Prepaid Legal Identity Theft Shield is the only product of its kind on the market. Massive problem, massive demand, massive opportunity. Market timing, company credibility, emerging industries, and a cause. 4 variables that add up to the largest emerging trends seen in a generation. 4 variables that add up to a unique, exciting, perfectly positioned opportunity. That just leaves one variable: you.
I can get up in the morning and babysit and enjoy my grandchildren where I couldn't do that with my children.
We've been able to design our life for what we want to do, as anyone else can do with this business too, because you've got time freedom and money freedom if you're willing to take the responsibility to pay the price.
This is the kind of living people dream about having. I mean, we walk down to our dock. There's a lot of boats on Lake Lanier, but the freedom that Prepaid Legal has provided for us gives us an opportunity to be at 1 o'clock on a Monday afternoon, maybe out there on the lake, and although you're looking at over 600 miles of coastline, we may be the only people on the lake. It's really as simple as just making a decision whether you're going to do it or you're not going to do it, because it's obviously here to happen.
Fred Smith changed overnight delivery. Herb Kelleher changed the airlines. Sam Walton changed retail. Harlan Stonecipher has changed the legal industry. Here's the difference. You can still get in on the ground floor before it's too late.
There's never been a better time or a better opportunity than right now at Prepaid Legal Service. You're here at the right place at the right time.
What's your excuse? One thing is for sure. If you watch this program, you can't say you didn't know. When your children and grandchildren ask about the legal shift of the early 21st century, what will you tell them? Will you be explaining how you positioned yourself and benefited from the opportunity? Or will you be justifying how you missed it?
You know, I don't ever want to say, I wish I had.
The statistics are real. The trends are real. The timing is real. Never before have market forces aligned in such a powerful opportunity. Maybe never again. How many more opportunities are going to fall into your lap? Whatever you do, don't miss this one.